Hello everybody! Welcome to my channel, again and again to my channel. And here I am once more to vlog. Of course, I'm happy because Koba and I were able to go out again and refresh ourselves a bit. Life in Japan is fun, but also tiring. We always work every day for 12 hours. And when we get home, we just eat and sleep. So to finish this vlog, let's get started. I'll stop my dramatic intro now. Today, we're learning all about persimmons, or as we call them in Japan, kaki. So what exactly is a persimmon? Well, persimmons are edible fruits that come from a group of trees in the Diospyros genus. The most common ones are the Chinese and Japanese kaki persimmons. And get this, in 2022, Japan and China produced around 77% of all persimmons in the world. Now, even though a persimmon doesn't look or taste like a berry, botanically speaking, it actually is one, because it develops from a single flower's ovary, just like tomatoes do. The Diospyros kaki tree is the most widely grown species. It can grow anywhere from 15 to 60 feet tall, with a round top and shiny, leathery leaves. In spring and summer, the leaves are bluish-green. But when autumn comes, they turn beautiful shades of yellow, orange, and red. Now, here's something cool. Persimmon trees are usually dioecious, which means male and female flowers grow on separate trees. The male flowers are pink and usually grow in small clusters, while the female flowers are creamy white and appear one by one. Sometimes, a tree can even have both, or a perfect flower that has both male and female parts. The fruits start to ripen in late fall, and sometimes they stay on the tree even through winter. When they're ripe, persimmons can range in color, from light yellow-orange to a deep red-orange, depending on the type. They also come in all shapes, round, acorn-shaped, or even pumpkin-like. At first, the flesh of the fruit is astringent, which means it tastes bitter if you eat it too early. But once it's fully ripe, it becomes super sweet and juicy, packed with natural sugars like fructose and glucose. So yeah, that's a quick look at the amazing kaki, or persimmon fruit. Beautiful to look at, delicious to eat, and a true symbol of Japanese autumn. Persimmons can be eaten fresh, dried, raw, or cooked. When eating fresh persimmons, most people eat them like an apple, either whole or sliced into bite-sized pieces. You can peel the skin, but the skin is actually edible too, if the persimmon is really ripe and soft. One easy way to eat it is to remove the top leaf with a small knife, and then scoop out the flesh with a spoon. For slightly firmer ripe persimmons, you can remove the top leaf, cut the fruit in half, and eat it straight from the inside. It's super tasty. The texture of persimmons can range from firm to mushy. If it's firm because it's not fully ripe, it actually has a nice crunch similar to an apple. But watch out, some varieties, like American persimmons, are inedible until fully ripe. So make sure you let them ripen before eating. Persimmons are really versatile, healthy, and a perfect treat for autumn. So how do people eat persimmons? Well, they can be enjoyed fresh, dried, raw, or even cooked. Super versatile, right? When you eat them fresh, most people just eat them like an apple, either whole or sliced into small, bite-sized pieces. You can peel the skin if you want, but the skin is totally edible too. Now, if your persimmon is nice and ripe and soft, here's a simple and tasty way to enjoy it. Just cut off the top leaf with a small knife. Grab a spoon and scoop out the sweet, jelly-like flesh. Another way is to remove the top, break the fruit in half, and eat it straight from the inside. It's messy but so good. The texture really depends on how ripe it is. Unripe persimmons are firm and crunchy, kind of like an apple. But as they ripen, they turn soft, juicy, and super sweet. But here's something to keep in mind. Some types, like American persimmons and Diospyros nigra, are inedible until they're fully ripe. So if you eat them too early, they'll taste really bitter and astringent. Fun fact, the leaves of the persimmon tree can actually be used to make herbal tea, and the seeds can even be roasted. So yeah, persimmons aren't just delicious, they're full of surprises. If you haven't tried one yet, make sure to grab a ripe one this autumn and enjoy. A wide variety of fruits are available in Japan, many of which have been introduced from abroad and are recognizable to foreigners, while others are native to Japan and not as well known outside of East Asia. The most common way to encounter fruits in Japan is as dessert at the end of a meal. Fruit picking is a popular tourist attraction. Kaki or persimmon, while not technically part of the plum fruit category, kaki are similar to nasi and apples in their shape, size, crispiness, and the way they are eaten. Kaki are most commonly enjoyed raw after being peeled and cut into pieces, but they are also eaten in dried form. Kaki are in season in late autumn and winter when they are often seen hanging on otherwise barren trees. Originally coming from China, kaki have been cultivated in Japan since the 7th century. So yeah, if you're planning to travel in Japan, don't forget to check out the amazing fruit farms around the country. Depending on the season you visit, you'll find different kinds of delicious fruits to enjoy. Because in Japan, every season has its own special fruit. Make sure to try fruit picking too. It's a super fun activity for families, friends, or even your loved ones. Japan is such a beautiful place to explore, and I really hope you get the chance to experience it yourself someday. That's all for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something new about Japan. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome weekend.